if you've gotten a call from someone saying that they're the AFP or Australian police or something of that nature, saying that they've found some of your like identification information, for me, it's been like email address, credentials, passport, I think it was even driver's license, and they sound legitimate. Chances are it's a scam. In my opinion, it's definitely a scam. I haven't had a chance to verify this and follow this up, which is why I'm only saying that in my opinion, it's a scam. But it goes something like this. Essentially, you get a call from someone. Both times for me, they had a British accent saying that they've found my information, found my passport, and found my driver's license, and they just want to check that all my other information, all my other accounts are secure. So, what they're going to make you think is that you've lost some sort of identification and that they're trying to help you secure and protect your other assets that are linked to your identification. The reality is that they probably have your email address and maybe some or enough information to connect you with some details to make you think that they have your actual information, when in reality, rather than a passport or something like that, they've got nothing. And all they're trying to do is convince you enough that they can be trusted, that you share with them your login credentials to, in their mind, I'm sure, ideally it's crypto, it's somewhere where the assets can be moved very quickly and immediately and anonymously off platform. For me, it was definitely in both cases. I think one of them was talking about Coinbase, the other one was talking about SwiftX. And the real kicker here is that if you feel like they're not legitimate, what they will do is that they will tell you that they're generating a one time PIN or a one time code to your email address. And that code will come from the ASD cyber department. ASD is the Australian Signals Directorate. And so this is going to feel legitimate. It'll come from a .gov.au email address. And in reality, what they are doing is that if you have an open case on the ASD website, you can actually go in, put in any email address. So they don't actually verify that there's a case or there's no case. They just generate a one time passcode to your email address, right? And so anyone can do this. All you need is to have an email address. And so, what these scammers are able to do is make you think that they are legitimate because they are sending and generating an email from a .gov.au, which is hard to fake, impossible to fake, I would hope. And really, they're just exploiting a flaw in the ASD website, which I think is, look, this flaw like became a non-issue, meaning like no one was doing it, probably I guess far back as 10 years ago. So it's a bit crazy, it's a bit almost unacceptable that they're doing this, but I just wanted to get the word out. If someone calls you, it's going to seem really, really scary. It's going to seem really, really legitimate because they're going to have your information. They're going to generate a code from a government email, all of that stuff. It's a scam. I would recommend all you should do is ask them for their name, which they'll give you. Ask them for some sort of ID and a report number or a case ID, which they might give you, and tell them that you'll call them back. Then double check that the number that you're calling back is publicly listed on an official website as a number that you can use to get in touch with whatever agency they say that they're calling from. And I think you will find that it's not the case. It's just total BS, totally made up. I'd love for someone who's more in the know to weigh in terms of the actual mechanisms and what they're actually attempting to do. And in an ideal world, I'd love to hear what government and law enforcement are doing to combat this, because I have a few ideas. I build websites all the time with fairly complex functions, and I have so many ideas about how we could help with this sort of instance. I just hope that you don't get scammed. That's my number one priority, and everything else is gravy, really.